did a post a while back on Instagram or Facebook, and it was just a picture of my reel grips that were on my Shimano Curado E Series. I've had these reels, I bought them brand new back in 2009, and I have about 15 or so, and I have all Curados. I mean, I have the K Series, the I Series, and I just keep buying Curados just because they're dependable reels and they last forever. The Curado E Series is one of my favorites just because of the fact that these are 10-year-old and that the logo is still on them, the model number is still on them, the finish on them are pretty durable. There's a little bit of imperfections now, but I mean, for a $180 reel that's 10 years old, that's made thousands of casts, it's definitely worth keeping. The thing that was bothering me was the grips, and I was going to buy the reel handles, and the reel handles are $35–40, and I always know that once you take this apart and you start messing with the factory stuff, you're gonna have issues with it. And too many times I've seen my buddies' reel handles just fall off in the middle of fishing, and that's why I was opposed to it. So well, anyways, I did the post, and someone said, man, I tried to replace the grips, but how do you get them off? So what they did is they were trying to loosen it, and they tried so hard that they stripped out both of the nuts on the inside, because it's a Phillips head, flathead, and it ate the nut up. So what you're going to need is a small flathead or something to pry it down in here. It's just rubber. You're going to go about halfway down. You're going to pry this up. The rubber's a little spongy on this, so it's a little pain to get it out. And it's just a little plastic cap. If you lost the plastic cap because the handle got to this, you can go on eBay or Shimano. They're like $1 a piece. And then just get a screwdriver, that's flathead, that's small enough to fit in there. And you just find the nut itself. And what you want to do is you want to go go tight on it instead of loose, like lefty loosey, righty tighty, is the opposite. And you just do that, and then it'll come off. You'll see the nut inside of there, the bearings on the back side of it, and generally what you do is just take it on a hard surface, tap it out, and what you're going to get is you're going to get the nut, and you're going to get a little copper washer, or it's a copper colored washer, and it's just going to go on the back side of that. And then on the bearing, it just pushes right out. That's your bearing. And then I'll clean it up. It's got 10 years of stuff on it, so that's old funky glue. And then you just take the shaft and just wipe it clean. What I'll do is I'll take this synthetic grease here and just take just a little bit and just literally just wipe your finger. You don't need too much. And I'll apply it on the shaft itself just to help protect it from corrosion or whatnot. The bearing itself, just wipe it clean. You don't need to add any grease or oil to it. And just slide that back down on there. And you get your new reel grip, and you want to take the nut and the washer, and if they don't stick together, or if they're coming apart pretty easy, then I'll usually put a little bit of that lube on there. Let's get a pair of tweezers and just drop it down in the hole. Just make sure it's straight before you put the, make sure it looks like that in there. And since the bearing's on there, you just take this, I'm gonna drop it back there, and then you go left, tighten it. Once you get it tight and it stops, you don't want to torque it down, just want to just give it a little turn. And just take the cap, and just make sure it's flush. And there you go. So yeah, you have new grips, and it feels like a new reel, and you don't have any more of that smushy old whatever old rubber on your finger. So well, anyways, I hope this video helped. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to do some more instructional videos down the road on some other stuff. A lot of guys have questions, so I'm going to start doing more videos. So thanks for watching.